Hello, my name is Tim Town of thebizroom.com, and I would like to talk to you about a business opportunity that we are going to offer in the next few days. The business opportunity was exactly what I did 14 years ago. I became a debt negotiator, and I absolutely love this industry, and I would like to be able to teach you some of the skills that I know and show you how you can make a very lucrative business out of helping those in businesses get out of debt. First, let's talk about the problem. The number one problem is right now, consumer debt nearly stands at $2.4 billion. That's $2.4 billion with a B dollars. So you can understand why this is the best time right now to help individuals get out of debt. There are more people out there financially struggling and just looking for a solution. Same with the creditors. The creditors are looking to a way to solve the issue, which is delinquent debt. We're going to show you how you can be right in the middle, a win-win situation, by negotiating that debt down for a fraction of what's owed, which helps the consumer, and it helps the creditor because they get something back, they get paid. We're going to show you how creditors literally will eat out of the palm of your hand, how they will basically cave for what you're offering to them. But you got to do it the right way. The other thing is that problem represents $7,800 worth of credit card debt for every man, woman, and child. Just figure that. Every man, woman, and child, $7,800 is what that represents. So you could just imagine how many problems are out there. Now, the other problem is the average credit card is 14.65%. That's what's being charged. It's no wonder so many individuals no longer can pay it back. The other issue is there's no longer loans out there. Remember the days where if you got too far in debt, you could get a consolidation loan to reduce the interest rate. They're gone. There's no such thing right now. It's very difficult to get any sort of consolidation loan. Matter of fact, right now there is no such thing as consolidation loans. Even with the mortgage industry, most homes are upside down. There's no equity there to get. In the years past, which by the way caused the whole mortgage industry to belly up, was this subprime market. This was individuals that were financing their homes to pay off debt. Eventually it caught up with them. This is the right time to be in this industry. For one, this industry went through an upset. Basically, the government almost had to do a clean house because there were some people that were in this industry that were doing the wrong thing, meaning they weren't properly trained. They didn't know how to negotiate with the creditors, but yet they would take fees up front, which was horrible. And most of those companies were rated very poorly by the Better Business Bureau. Now, my company, and again, I've been doing this for 14 years, I'm rated A+ with the Better Business Bureau because I do it right. And we're going to show you in the next 2 days how to go about doing that. But so there's another problem. The clients can't borrow their way out of this anymore. They're going to need help in getting rid of this debt. I'm also going to teach you how you can help individuals and businesses reduce their debt and that you get paid by doing it. I'm going to show you techniques that has helped me secure one client that paid me $35,000 to solve a problem for him. He had a major issue against him, and it was right around $950,000. I got paid $35,000, one check, one fee, $35,000. I had another client that paid me $20,000. We've had celebrities. You name it. There's just so many people out there that could possibly even be your neighbor that's financially insolvent. They're having financial problems. We're going to show you the right way of doing it and how you can get paid. Now, again, I have to give a little disclaimer. I can't guarantee you're going to get my same results, but I will do this. I'm going to give you my all. I'm going to teach you how I did this. Okay? The other thing I'm going to learn how to do is to negotiate debt for individuals and get it for a fraction of what's owed. I'm going to teach you my method of getting debt down to 10 cents, 20 cents on the dollar, and finding methods of paying it off. I'm going to teach you that. The other is how to help individuals avoid bankruptcy. Now, you have to remember that in 2005, the government made it harder for individuals to file bankruptcy. It's known as bankruptcy reform. Now, personally, I know why that happened, because I believe they saw this financial storm that was in the horizon. Think about it. In 2006 and 2007, that's when the real estate market collapsed. I think they knew what was coming, and they needed to do something to stop the onslaught of bankruptcies of being filed. That's a big problem. So a lot of the solutions for clients in the past have been taken away. And by the way, that was during a time when I was doing very well in this industry. Even with those solutions, people were filing, people were doing consolidation loans. Those two things have been stripped away from them for the most part. I'm going to show you how you can tap this market and bring resolve to these individuals. I'm going to teach you how to resolve issues such as how to negotiate judgments, how to negotiate collection accounts. These are accounts that were placed with a collection agency. Now, most customers or consumers fear collection agencies. These are the ones that have gotten a bad name. These are the agencies that call sometimes after 9 o'clock at night when they're not supposed to. And I'm not saying all of them do, but some of them do. And some call before 8 o'clock in the morning. Again, they're not supposed to do that. I'm a problem solver. All I want to do is resolve the problem, negotiate the debt down to a reasonable amount that the client can afford and get it paid off. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm also going to show you how to negotiate deficiency judgments. Now, what is deficiency judgments? That is when a customer that had a vehicle repossessed or a home that went into foreclosure, whatever they got for that asset, it's the difference between what they received and what was owed. That's called a deficiency. And we're going to show you how to get that negotiated for pennies on the dollar again. And by the way, you could specialize just in judgments, in deficiency judgments, and do very well. You could have a lucrative business just doing that. Another thing is I'm going to teach you how to negotiate secured loans. A lot of companies say you can't negotiate secured loans. Yes, you can if it's done right. Now, again, it's a lot harder to do it, but you could do it. It just depends on the asset. It also depends on the loan, but I'm going to show you how to go about it. I'm also going to teach you how you can get creditors to work with you. There are times that I call up an agency and they know me. And therefore, I don't have to go through that kind of like bringing down the walls, right? They know what I can do. And for the most part, they work real well with me and basically take my offer. I'm going to teach you some of my techniques to where you can settle a debt within minutes. I've been able to settle a debt with one phone call, and it has earned me over $5,000. I'm going to show you how I did that. And again, how I got a client that paid me $35,000 one time. Again, I'm going to show you how I did that. I'm also going to teach you how to get attorneys to send you business. Now remember, bankruptcy reform was passed in 2005. So think of all of the clients or prospective clients that are calling these law firms, and most of them they have to turn away. Well, nobody really wants to just turn somebody away. Don't you think about yourself? Wouldn't you rather refer somebody somewhere opposed to say, I'm sorry, I can't help you? Of course you would. Well, I'm going to show you a way that you can market to these attorneys, and it's a win-win. People that you can't help and you know bankruptcy is the right answer for them, you're going to refer them to the attorney. And the attorney is going to refer the people they can't help to you. Again, they feel that they're serving that customer because at least they're placing them somewhere. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm also going to show you how you can get as many prospects that you possibly would want right from your own local sources, such as the county records. These are, when somebody gets a judgment, it becomes what's called a public record. I'm going to show you how you can go and get these individuals' names and be able to send them information saying that you have a solution to their problem. Most of these individuals are living in fear. They're avoiding the phone calls. They can't eat. A lot of these calls are being placed during dinner hour. Some of them are being called at work. Do you think for a moment that your message would serve them, if they thought that you have a way of getting them out from underneath this? I think so as well. I'm going to show you how you can get paid consistently. Income always coming into your company. And again, you should be making over 6 figures. I can't guarantee it, but again, that's what you should be doing. And if you do things right, you should have a lucrative business. So here's my invitation to you. For the next 2 days, I want to break this down even further for you. I'm going to show you what it's going to take to make it in this industry. And you're going to decide if this is right for you. There's no cost for you to decide. All I'm going to need is for your first name and email, and I'm going to send you your first video right away. And then the second day, you will receive your second video, again, breaking this all down for you and showing you how I did what I did and how I was able to build a 6-figure income business out of this. So I invite you, first name and email, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you again for watching.